NFPA Certification Practice Test 2026 Certified Fire Protection Specialist. Question 1. What is the expansion ratio for high expansion foam used in fire suppression? 2:1 to 20:1, 20:1 to 200:1, 200:1 to 1000:1, 1000:1 to 5000:1. High expansion foam typically has an expansion ratio between 200 to 1 and 1000 to 1. Question 2. According to NFPA 13, what is the maximum area a single sprinkler pipe system can protect for an ordinary hazard? 25,000 square feet, 40,000 square feet, 52,000 square feet, 100,000 square feet. The limit for light and ordinary hazard is generally 52,000 square feet per floor. Question 3. Which type of smoke detector is best for detecting smoldering, low-energy fires? Ionization, photoelectric, heat detector, flame detector. Photoelectric detectors use light scattering, which is more sensitive to the larger particles produced by smoldering fires. Question 4. What is the minimum width of a doorway in a means of egress for wheelchair accessibility? 28 inches, 32 inches, 36 inches, 40 inches. NFPA 101, Life Safety Code, requires a minimum clear width of 32 inches. Question 5. A Class K fire involves combustible metals, electrical equipment, cooking oils and fats, wood and paper. Class K is the designation for fires in commercial cooking media. Question 6. In a total flooding CO2 system, what is the primary mechanism of extinguishment? Cooling, oxygen depletion, smothering, chemical chain reaction inhibition, fuel removal. CO2 works by displacing oxygen until the concentration is too low to support combustion. Question 7. What is flashover? A small fire that goes out quickly. The transition phase in a room fire where all combustible surfaces ignite simultaneously. A type of fire extinguisher. A chemical explosion. Flashover is a critical and dangerous stage in fire development where radiant heat causes everything to ignite. Question 8. According to the square root rule, if distance from a sounder doubles, the sound pressure level decreases by 3 dB, 6 dB, 10 dB, 20 dB. In a free field, doubling the distance results in a 6 dB loss in sound pressure level. Question 9. Which NFPA standard covers the National Electrical Code? NFPA 1, NFPA 13, NFPA 70, NFPA 101. NFPA 70 is the widely adopted National Electrical Code, NEC. Question 10. What is the K factor of a sprinkler? The color of the head, the discharge coefficient related to flow and pressure, the weight of the water, the length of the pipe. Flow, Q, equals K asterisk SQRT, P. The K factor represents the size of the orifice. Question 11. A rate of rise heat detector triggers when the temperature reaches 135 degrees. The temperature increases by a specific amount within a set time. There is smoke present. The power goes out. Rate of rise detectors respond to a rapid increase in heat, regardless of the starting temperature. Question 12. Which hazardous material class includes oxidizers? Class 1, Class 3, Class 5, Class 8. Class 5 in the ./NFPA system covers oxidizers and organic peroxides. Question 13. What is the purpose of a fire damper in an HVAC duct? To cool the air, to prevent the spread of fire and smoke through a fire-rated assembly, to increase airflow, to trap dust. Dampers close automatically when heat is detected to maintain the integrity of fire barriers. Question 14. The ASTM E84 test measures which material properties? Melting point, Flame spread and smoke development. Weight. Toxicity. ASTME 84, the Steiner tunnel test, is the standard for surface burning characteristics of building materials. Question 15. What is pyrolysis? The study of fire. The chemical decomposition of a solid into gases by heat. A type of sprinkler. Putting out a fire with water. Pyrolysis occurs before ignition, as heat breaks down solid fuel into flammable vapors. Question 16. A dry pipe sprinkler system is primarily used in high-rise offices, areas subject to freezing, libraries, kitchens. Dry pipe systems contain pressurized air or nitrogen instead of water to prevent pipes from bursting in cold environments. Question 17. What is the maximum travel distance to a fire extinguisher for a Class A hazard? 50 feet, 75 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet. The standard travel distance for Class A extinguishers is 75 feet. Question 18. Which type of building construction is non-combustible type 2? Wood frame, steel or concrete with little to no fire resistance rating, brick and joist, heavy timber. Type 2 construction uses non-combustible materials like steel, but lacks the heavy fireproofing of Type I. Question 19. What is cavitation in a fire pump? The pump running too fast. The formation of vapor bubbles in a liquid due to low pressure, leading to pump damage. The sound of the engine. Air in the hoses. Cavitation occurs when the pump's suction pressure is too low, causing pitting and loss of performance. Question 20. Backdraft is caused by a sudden introduction of oxygen into an oxygen-depleted, fuel-rich environment, a window breaking during a storm, turning on a fan, using the wrong extinguisher. Backdraft is an explosive ignition of accumulated fire gases when fresh air is introduced.